coming off a loss last week against Middlesboro, who are taking on the 4-0 Sayre Spartans. We are sitting here at the Sayre Sports Complex. It is absolutely a beautiful night here in Lexington. This is a beautiful field. Travis, I'm excited for football tonight. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about this team. We're trying to rebound from that loss last week against a good Sayre team, so I'm excited to see what we're going to bring tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited too. I mean, so far at this point of the season, Harlan has had some ups and downs up to this particular point. They started off the year against Berea up this way up north, where they fell in it was a hard fought game. The score didn't indicate that at the end, but it was a hard fought game. The defense played really well that game, but Harlan could just never really get it clicking offensively. They followed that up with a win against Jenkins. A Jenkins team that they beat pretty handily in a good game for them. They then came back, and probably the best game that they've played this season. They came back against a pretty good Eldridge team, and was able to get that win after being down big in the first half. And then last week they had that game against Middlesboro, and the score, it didn't go in Harlan's favor. That wasn't the type of game that Harlan wanted to see against Middlesboro. But Middlesboro's a powerhouse. I mean, they're in contention for the 2A state championship. And so you're setting at the season at this point in time at 2-2. They are at 500, and now they come up to Lexington to play the Sayre school. That's a very impressive school. They had a very impressive year last year. They lost in the state championship of the 1A state championship. They're 4-0 at this point of the season, and I mean this is going to be a tough game from the Green Dragons. But I'm excited to see how they're going to rebound after kind of falling on some tough times last week.
Well, this is where our boys got to just dig in. This is a good Sayre team. If we just grit out, get Kate in the secondary, then I think we're just going to be just fine.
Well, something you said there I think is really important because it was 2 weeks ago against Eldridge where Harlan kind of found their identity early on in the season. They came out and they were, attempting to be more of a passing team. They passed the ball a lot, and you saw that the first couple of weeks. But it was against Eldridge where, and even Coach Perry talked about this at the end of the game, it was against Eldridge where they kind of went back to more of a heavy run style. They were running the ball a lot more. Cade, that's the game where Cade Middleton ended up with 5 touchdowns. Jaden Ward had 2 touchdowns on the ground. And so I think that at this point of the year, Harlan knows a little bit more of who they are. And so you take that game from last week, you get it out of your memory, and then you rebound tonight, and you come out and show them what Green Dragon football looks like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, so Sayre coming into this year, Sayre is 4-0. They are coached by former NFL quarterback for the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins, Chad Pennington, who was a very successful NFL quarterback in his own right. It's a big deal just to be able to see him play a team that has an NFL quarterback. And probably the story for Sayre, they've not been a program very long, but Coach Pennington at this school has been very successful in the short time here. At this point of the season, they're ranked 4th overall in single A. So, just thinking about, we've talked a little bit about this game. We've talked a little bit about what Harlan's going to have to do. Travis, what do you think, for you, what are some of the keys that you think Harlan's going to have to do tonight?
I think we've got to just get the ball into the secondary.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about if it's our passing game, but our running game has really got to be on point tonight. I think our line's got to block and let our backs and quarterback get into that secondary where we can cause some trouble.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's going to be a lot about for Harlan tonight. It's really going to be a lot about can we control the time of possession? Can we get the ball? And can we control the clock? Because that's going to be an important factor for us in being able to compete in this game. Is when you're playing a team like this, they're a high-powered offense. Their quarterback, Cole Pennington, is already committed to Marshall. He's a D1 quarterback. He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Kentucky. And when you're playing, a team with that type of firepower, it's really important that you keep their offense off the field.
Yeah, we can't let that affect our strategy.
Right.
We can't let that affect our mindset coming into this game.
Right.
We need to just go play at a time, get it into go into our offense, what we've worked on this week, and then just go with that. I mean, this is a great atmosphere for these kids with the former quarterback former NFL quarterback here. I mean, it's just a good atmosphere for our kids to be able to see this and go through it.
And you make a great point. I think that's a great point. You can't get caught up in, it is an awesome thing, playing against a former NFL quarterback as a coach. And it is a really cool thing. You're playing against a kid that's a very impressive quarterback. But for the Green Dragons, we're a very good team in our own right. Like, we have some very good players on our side of the field. We've had some success this season. And you make a very good point, Travis. We can't get caught up in the hoopla of playing, that type of team and that high-powered of an offense. So for me, it's going to be, can Harlan come out and control the clock? Can we dominate the line of scrimmage? I know that's going to be a big point for the Green Dragons, because if we want to run the ball successfully, and if we want, like you said, if we want to get those guys into the secondary and we want to break off some big runs, you have to win at the line of scrimmage. That's where you have to win the game at. And so for Harlan, that's going to be key for us tonight is, can we win, because we got a young offensive line. But to be honest with you, they've played pretty good up to this point of the year. They've done a pretty good job at protecting Cade. And so if you can stay on the field, keep their defense on the field, wear them out on that side of the ball, don't give their offense the chance to make big plays. That's what happened in the Eastridge game. Eastridge come out, couple touchdowns, they were scoring quick. But then when we found our identity, we were able to dominate the line of scrimmage. We held on to the ball. We didn't give their offense a chance to get out on the field. And when you're able to do that, man, the defense on the other side just wears down. And then you look up in the third and fourth quarter, and you've got a ball game.
Yeah, our secondary has to protect their house.
Yeah,
their area. We can't let big plays like that against Eastridge hurt us tonight.
Right, exactly.
We've got to stop that from the get-go.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be another key thing that I'm looking forward to tonight as we watch this game, is how does our secondary play? And you're right when you said that, is you've got guys back in the secondary, Darius Acal and Evan Browning and Donovan Montanero, who I think will be back for the Green Dragons tonight. How can those guys defend? Because
they just can't be long.
Right, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, too, is that although they're more of a passing team, Sayre, they do have a good running back. They do have a good mix of what they do on offense. But here's the thing. If it's going to come down to our pass rush, too. Can we pressure him in the pocket? Can we pressure Cole Pennington in the pocket and make him uncomfortable? Because the stuff that I've watched of him, if you let him sit in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. Like, he's going to have a field day. But if you get him rolling and feeling a little bit more uncomfortable on the field and making him throw, then you're making the game a little bit easier for your secondary. Because, I mean, if the secondary is having to guard a receiver for a long period of time, it's much harder to guard that wide receiver. But if our pass rush is able to get back there and pressure him and make him feel uncomfortable, then honestly, I think the Green Dragons have a really good chance to be competitive and get out to a really nice start here in the game.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so we're going to take we're looking out on the field here. We've got about 17 minutes left. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with some more preview for you live here from the Sayre Sports Complex. Thank you for listening live on Eastern Broadcasting Radio.
For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday 8 to 4 and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Black Bear sports.
This is Gary Henson with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan County Black Bears a fantastic season. Go Black Bears.
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Appalachian Community Care, LLC, and Dr. Levon Fleming Richardson, Ph.D., LPCC-S, NCC, LCADC, RPT, TCM, are now accepting new patients. They offer counseling and therapy services with medication-assisted treatment being the main goal of helping you on your recovery from addiction. Appalachian Community Care is located in the Harlan Professional Building, Suite 201, 100 Professional Lane in Harlan. Phone 573-6650 for an appointment at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency, 573-4770.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex here in Lexington, Kentucky, as the Harlan Green Dragons are going to take on the Sayre Spartans tonight here in Class A football action. And although we got a big game tonight, we also would like to let all of our listeners know tonight that there's also a very big event tomorrow. Travis, do you know what that event is?
What is that event?
You ready for me to tell you?
Let's hear it.
I think the people are ready. I'm ready. Eastern Broadcasting is presenting Pee Wee football. It's a huge deal. Pee Wee football tomorrow at 10 a.m. You know what we're going to have, Travis?
What are we going to have, Andrew?
I'm getting ready to tell you. We're going to have Pee Wee football. We're going to have flag football, and we're going to have cheerleaders. And do you know who this event is brought to you by? I'm going to tell you. This event is going to be being brought to you by Sean Burnett and the world famous, once in a lifetime, Preacher Mikey Clinton. It's going to be a huge event tomorrow. People are excited about it. I'm excited about it. We're excited to watch football here at Sayre tonight, but I can't wait to get back to Harlan tomorrow to check out some Pee Wee football action. It's a great time.
Sounds good. Sounds like a great day.
It's going to be a great time. It's going to be exciting. We're back here with you at the Sayre Sports Complex for tonight's action. And then, I'm really excited to see how the Green Dragons respond here tonight as we sit here and watch them out on the practice field. It does look like that Cade Middleton will be back at quarterback tonight for the Green Dragons, which is a very good thing. Cade's bouncing off. He went out of the game early last week. There was with an apparent hip injury, but he was able to bounce back, and it looks like he is going to play tonight. Travis, how important do you think Cade is for this offense?
I think Cade is the focal point of this offense. I mean, he's the quarterback. He's the leader. His rushing ability in the secondary is, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's just the leader of the whole game.
He really is. And for this offense to be successful, he's going to have to be back there. But he's not the only guy. They're going to have performances from other guys back there as well. Having Donovan Montanaro back on defense is going to be a big thing for the Green Dragons tonight. Donovan started off the year with a couple of interceptions, and he played a great game against Jenkins and scored a couple of touchdowns.
Jaden's got to come alive.
Yeah,
Jaden will come in and do some running as well.
Yeah, Jaden Ward is a guy that has had a pretty good season. He had a big game against Eldridge with over 160 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And they've got some playmakers. We talk consistently about the Green Dragons playmakers, but are those guys going to show up? Evan Browning's had a couple of receiving touchdowns. And that's what's going to happen. Everybody is going to have to show up tonight for the Green Dragons for this to be a game that we can compete in. Sayre, up to this point in the season, they are 4-0. They've won against Frankfort was their last game. The game before that was a COVID cancellation, I do believe. And at this point, just looking a little bit at their stats, quarterback Cole Pennington at this point of the year, 796 passing yards. He's averaging about 200 passing yards a game. He's got 5 touchdowns throwing the ball. He's got 8 touchdowns throwing the ball, and only 1 interception. So he does protect the ball. He does a really good job at that. Through 4 games, he's averaging 2 touchdowns a game. So for a quarterback at this level, that's impressive.
It is impressive. And like I said before, our secondary just has to keep him contained.
Yeah, absolutely.
We cannot get beat long
and
let him throw the long ball.
On the rushing side of things for Sayre, you have Caleb Kern, who is their leading rusher at this point of the season. He has 335 yards rushing. He averages around 83 yards rushing a game and 3 touchdowns. Also, you have Jackson Marshall, who has 116 yards rushing and 4 rushing touchdowns. Since Sayre does throw the ball, they have over 3 guys with over 200 yards receiving at this point of the year with Jackson Marshall, Dan Bowling, and Charlie Slaybaugh. So this is going to be a high-powered offense, but, don't get it confused. They also have a really good defense, too. What's going to be really important for me as I watch this game tonight is Harlan can't get down early.
Right.
That's going to be something important. Can we hang in there early? Because the longer that you hang in a game, the more competitive that it's going to be, then you look up, you got a chance at the end of the game. So this can't be one of those games where they get down early and they're having to fight back, because that's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to do.
Well, like you alluded to earlier, it's just we have to keep their offense off the field.
Yeah.
With their offense grinding the ball, getting it up 1 yard at a time.
Yeah, and it's going to have to be one of the things on offense that we're going to have to think about is, can we stay in front of the chains? You can't be in second and long and third and long situations. It has to be second and short, third and short type situations to where you can continue to move the sticks. Now, on the defensive side, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be important to make Cole Pennington uncomfortable, but that's going to be an issue tonight as John Lewis is not playing on the defensive line. So he's not going to be out there. And I'm sitting here looking at him right now, so we got all kinds of stars up here in the booth with us, but he's not going to be playing tonight. So it's going to be important for the other guys to rush him and make him uncomfortable. As Sayre runs out onto the field, you can hear the music playing in the background. Good crowd on hand tonight here for both sides. The sun is setting in the background here at Lexington. You couldn't ask for a nicer venue. So before we go to the national anthem, that's going to be here live for you. We're going to try to let you listen in on that and get you to the start of the game. We're going to take one more real quick break, and then we're going to bring you back with some Green Dragon football action. You are listening to us live on the Eastern Broadcasting Network.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like grandmas and cookies, like suits and ties, like stars and stripes, like rhythm and blues, like country and western, like puppies and chewed-up sneakers. We've all been there, am I right? Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mudders, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912. For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet, and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Black Bear sports.
This is Ron Frazier with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan County Black Bears good luck this season. Go Bears!
Hearthside Bank, with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex after an absolutely beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and we also had jets flying over. That's the first time we've seen that this year. Travis, we didn't see jets flying over at Jenkins. So I'm excited to be here in Lexington tonight. There's 3 minutes left on the clock as we get ready to start football action here in Lexington, Kentucky, as the Harlan Green Dragons will play the Sayre Spartans here in 1A Class A football action. It looked like from the coin toss, I think that Sayre won the toss and deferred until the second half, so I do believe that the Green Dragons are probably going to be getting the ball here first. And this is going to be an important part for the Green Dragons, being able to strike first and being able to hold on to the ball in this particular game. Travis, as you're looking out on the never mind. I'm sorry about that. Travis just corrected me. We're actually kicking off, so I was completely disregarding everything I just said. We're actually kicking off, and we're deferring until the second half. And as we were talking here in the booth a second ago, you defer to the second half, and you have the possibility to get an extra possession in the game. So it's going to be important here for the Harlan defense to get out to a good start, to make Sayre's offense uncomfortable, and then be able to get the ball back and hopefully turn something in on offense.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to kick it to their backfield back there.
Absolutely. So number 33, Dawson Irvin, is going to be out for the kick for Harlan. As we are lined up and ready to go for Harlan Green Dragon football action. The student section is up across the field for Sayre. Good turnout for them tonight. Harlan will be kicking off from their 40-yard line.
Looks like we have a little bit of clock issues here. We're back.
Just getting the clock issues corrected, and then we are going to start. Harlan Green Dragon cheerleaders on the other side getting the crowd excited for the game. And the whistle blows, and we are starting football. Here we go. Dawson Irvin kicks. It's going to be a little squib kick up. It's busting around Sayre picks the ball up, and they'll start the drive there. It looks like they fumbled that ball a little bit there, kind of juggled it as they caught the ball. But Sayre's going to start the ball at their own 41, 42-yard line is where they will start their first possession. Travis, how do you feel about the squib kick right there?
I think it's a good idea. I mean, we almost had it there. It looked like he did fumble it a little bit. He was able to fall on it, though. So I just don't like giving up this less of a field.
Absolutely. 50. So quarterback Cole Pennington will come out for Sayre and start their offense. He's awaiting the call from his dad over on the sideline. They will come out in the shotgun look. There'll be two receivers out to Cole Pennington's left. He'll slide over in motion there. One in the slot does right. They snap the ball, and it's going to be handoff to Kern. He fumbles, and he's down. He fumbled the ball. The handoff was fumbled. Kern picked it up quickly. So that's a loss of probably about 4 on the play for Sayre. That's a really good start for the Green Dragons.
Absolutely. It is. Gives us some confidence coming in, and we need to go ahead and get this second down. It looks like they're going to rush into the offense here.
Yeah, they're going to pick up the pace a little bit at this point. Cole Pennington will be in the shotgun with 2 wide receivers each way. He'll snap the football. He's standing in the pocket, looks back. Quick throw, and it is complete for about a 5-yard and still moving. So it looks like that pass will be complete for around 10 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and short. It was just a little hitch route there over to the side, and their receiver was able to pick up 3 or 4 yards after the play. So that's actually going to be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, several Dragons in there on the tackle. Also, you like to see that.
Absolutely, some gang tackling there by the Green Dragons. So it'll be interesting to see if the Green Dragons are able to get off the field. This is probably 4-down territory for Sayre at this point. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun look, 2 wide receivers both ways. Kern will be standing to his left. They'll send a man in motion out to the right side. He'll get set. Cole Pennington snaps the ball. He's looking back, looking to his left side. The Green Dragons are pushing him, but he's going to run right up the middle. He's going to have the 1st down and a little bit more. He gets all the way out to about the 39-yard line, Harlan's 39-yard line. And they actually had, it looks like Ethan Quinn there was the one that was pressuring Cole Pennington and made him uncomfortable and almost had the sack in the backfield, but Cole Pennington was able to evade him and pick up the 1st down. So that'll move the chains for Sayre. They'll come out here. They'll be at Harlan's 39. You know, and you can't fault the Green Dragons there because that was good, making him uncomfortable in the pocket. But
it was a good open field tackle by Donovan Monero.
Absolutely,
looked like he come up holding his arm a little bit. I know he's had some shoulder issues in the past, so hopefully that's not something that's going to plague him tonight.
Cole Pennington, the shotgun look, man goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Kern. He's going around the left side. He's got a little bit of room, and it looks like he'll pick up maybe about 4 yards on that run. So that was just looked like almost a zone read there for Pennington, handing the ball off to Kern. It'll actually be gaining about 5. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for Sayre.
Darius Cal there on the tackle.
Yeah, good tackling by him. Darius has had some impressive moments at this point of the season. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun look here for Sayre. There'll be 2 wide outs to his left, 2 to his right. Blake Kern will be lined up next to him in the backfield. He drops back to passes. Another little hitch screen. And they've got a lot of room up the field. He breaks a couple of ankles, and Dylan Middleton finally drags him down. The ball's out. What are they? The ball came out at the end. They were calling that down. The ball came out at the end, but it looks like they're going to say he was down. That'll bring up another 1st down for Sayre. It was just another little bubble screen there by Pennington. He got the ball out to his wideout, and then his wideout made a couple of guys miss. And Sayre will move the chains once again. So it'll be 1st and 10 on Harlan's about 17-yard line here. This is an important time for the Green Dragons here to step up their red zone defense. Hopefully get a stop and get off the field.
Yeah, our D-line's got to get in there and pressure him a little bit more, make him a little bit more uncomfortable. Looks like a timeout.
Sayre's going to take a timeout here early on in the game. And so far what we've seen from this Sayre offense, Harlan started the game off with a squib kick, just a little squib kick that was down right at the 41-yard line, Sayre's 41-yard line. And Sayre's really just used a couple of hitch screens there to get the ball down the field and have it move. And what they've done is they've got the ball out to their playmakers and have allowed their playmakers to make plays. Harlan's done a pretty good job up to this point at stopping any downfield targets, but it's been the short targets at this point that has hurt this Harlan defense as Sayre is moving down the field. Harlan players are over on the sidelines getting some water. Coach Perry in there coaching them up, getting ready hopefully for this stand. There's 8 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. And, man, Travis, I just love this game at Lexington. I love being up here. It's just a beautiful environment that you've got here. The backdrop is beautiful, seeing the sunset. It's just a very nice night.
Beautiful field, beautiful atmosphere.
Absolutely. If you're listening live with us, you can listen at a couple of different places. We are live on 105.1 WTUK. We are live on 1410 WHLN. And also, if you want to, you can join us live on the radio, or live on the internet, WTUKradio.com. And you can also, if you click the subscribe button, which is very important, you click subscribe, you can chat. You can chat about the game tonight, and there's nothing better than chatting about this game that's going on. So Sayre will come out in the shotgun look. Cole Pennington will be in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. It's a 3-step drop. He's stepping up in the pocket, right across the middle, and a nice play.
Good by Darius Acal there.
It looked like a little, almost a post pattern there in the end zone, and he had a guy. He stepped up in the pocket and made a nice throw, but Darius Acal jumped in there and broke that up right at the last second. Very good play there by Darius.
Absolutely.
It's good to see him, and he's had a couple of big deflections this year. He's been pretty good at that cornerback position. Been very impressive. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun look. 2 wide receivers to his left. Be a guy in the slot over to his right. Caleb Kern will be lined up next to him on the left side in the backfield. They'll snap the ball. They're going to fake to Kern over across the middle, and that looks like that's going to be touchdown Sayre. So it's just a little slant pattern across the middle. Cole Pennington delivered that ball right on target, and that brings our score to 6-0 Sayre. Once again, the Green Dragons got a pretty good push there on the defensive line. They hurried the play up, but you just see that Cole Pennington is very calm in the pocket. He's able to he steps up in the pocket, he makes the throw. That slant pattern was there. The coverage was actually pretty tight, but he was able to deliver that ball right in there.
Yeah, it's tough for our linebacker to defend that slant pass on a wide receiver.
They'll kick the extra point, and it will be up and good. That'll bring us to 7-0 with 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcasting Radio.
Appalachian Community Care, LLC, has 3 locations offering counseling and therapy to help your recovery from addiction. The Harlan location is 100 Professional Building, Suite 201, phone number 606-573-6650. Phone numbers for the other locations are Pikeville 606-432-5660 and Whitesburg at 606-633-4980. The 4th location at Town Mountain Road in Pikeville is specifically for behavioral health services. That phone number is 606-253-3045. Physician referrals are not required for service, and all major insurances are accepted at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency 573-4770.
Welcome back live to the Sayre Sports Complex here in Lexington, Kentucky, as the Harlan Green Dragons find themselves trailing 7-0 to the Sayre Spartans here with 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Harlan just got the kickoff. They will start the drive on their own 19-yard line. Cade Middleton comes out here. He will be under center for the first possession of the game. Snap the ball. It's going to be fake handoff. He's got a little bit of room on the outside. He's going to cross. He's going to get right at the 24-yard line, it looks like there, and a run of about 6 yards there for Cade Middleton. A pretty good run there on first down. It's good to see his mobility looking pretty well this early in the game.
Nice blocking on the O-line to get out there and give him some space.
Absolutely. Good job by him. That'll bring up second down and about 5 for the Green Dragons. If you're just joining us at this point of the game, quarterback Cole Pennington threw a touchdown pass to Jackson Marshall to make it 7-0 for Sayre on their first drive on a little slant pattern across the middle. That brings us to where we are right now. There's 7 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Cade Middleton will be back under center. Little wishbone here. They're going to hand the ball off right up the middle, the first guy through. They hand the ball off to R.W. Sanford, and he may have got a yard. So that takes us to 3rd and 5 here for the Green Dragons. Now, these are the types of plays that the Green Dragons are going to have to be able to make in this game to stay competitive. They're going to have to be able to move the chains, because giving the ball right back to Sayre at this particular point would be very detrimental for the defense.
Yeah, our O-line's got to get that push right off the snap to give our back some room to run.
Cade Middleton will be back under center, little wishbone formation. It looks like players from both sides jumped, but it looks like that they're going to call a false start there on Harlan. So I think that was Ethan Clem there on the false start. So that's going to push us back 5 yards, and instead of being in the position where you like with 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium range, you instead find yourself 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 at this particular juncture, and Harlan is on their own 19-yard line. Harlan's going to come back out. There's 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 6 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first quarter. That was Ethan Clem. I'm sorry about that. I corrected myself. Cade Pennington's going to roll out to the left. He's looking deep. He's going into double coverage, and that's going to be intercepted by Cole Pennington. He throws the ball up into double coverage. Cole Pennington gets the interception. The quarterback who just threw the touchdown gets the interception there for Sayre, the Sayre Spartans, and they will take it back over there on Harlan's 45-yard line. So Cade Middleton was looking for Evan Brown, who's had touchdowns in the last couple of weeks, and he was unable to make that play as he looked like he got tripped up just a little bit to throw into double coverage. So that will make it – that means that Sayre will take over on the possession here. And you know what? At that particular point, you were in 3rd and long, so that was almost kind of like a punt at that particular point of the field. So Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun for Sayre. 2 wideouts both ways. Caleb Kern will stand beside him. Hand the balls off to Kern. Kern's got a lot of room up the middle. He's across the 30, across the 20, across the 10, across the 5, and it'll be a touchdown. Sayre. Caleb Kern on the run for about a 45-yard touchdown run there for Sayre, and he was wide open.
Yeah, I think we were playing pass on that one.
Yeah. So a lot of room there, just a handoff play right up the middle. And he had a little bit of breakaway speed, runs the ball right up, and that'll bring our score to 13-0. So not the start at this point of the game that you would want to see from Harlan. As Sayre will be on to kick the extra point. Kick it. It is up, and it is good. So that will bring the score. The Sayre Spartans 14, Harlan 0, with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And now, Travis, this becomes a really crucial drive for Harlan.
Yes, it does. I mean, we've got to move these chains just to get a little bit more down the field, to get our confidence going a little bit more.
Absolutely. Got to be able to move the sticks here. You can't get yourself into 3rd and long positions. You can't get yourself in 3rd and long positions and have to throw the ball long distances. We got to get into plays where we are able to run the football. So Sayre leads early on 14-0, and they've looked every bit as good as advertised at this point of the game. But this is a long game, and we've seen Harlan's ability to fight back and claw back in these games. So we'll see if they can do it once again.
Yeah, we clawed back against East Ridge. We can do this again this game, no doubt in my mind.
A lot of people excited up here in the box. Sayre will be kicking off. They will kick it deep, and that's a nice kick there for Sayre. It's going to be fielded by Darius Cal. He's got a little bit of room up the middle. He gets out across the 25, and that's where Harlan will start their drive on the own 25-yard line. That was a nice kick there by Sayre.
Nice return by Darius.
So this is going to be, like we said, this is going to be a very crucial drive. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Harlan is trailing 14-0. The Sayre Spartans to this point have scored on a touchdown pass from Cole Pennington to Jackson, and then they scored on a run by Caleb Kern up the middle for about 45 yards. Cade Middleton will be under the center here in the I formation. We'll have Dylan Middleton behind him, and Jaden Ward will be in the backfield. Going to hand the ball off to Jaden Ward. Jaden's got a little bit of room up the middle. He gets out across the 35-yard line. So a nice run there by Jaden Ward for a gain of about 9, and that's what you want to see from the Green Dragon offense.
Absolutely. Jaden should be a problem for this defense. I mean, if he gets past that D-line, he's going to cause some damage.
And that'll actually bring up a first down for the Green Dragons. So that's the type of ball movement that you want to see there.
Great run by Jaden.
That'll be a first down for the Green Dragons. Cade Middleton will come back out in the I formation. Dylan Middleton will be standing behind him, and Jaden Ward will be in the backfield. He's got Darius Cal out to his right. Cade will snap the ball, and he's handed off to Jaden Ward again. Jaden's carrying a couple guys with him, and he may have picked up about 3 there on the carry. So that'll bring up second down about 6 for the Green Dragons, and they are on their own 37-yard line. Another good run by Jaden.
It was a good push from the offensive line there. Seeing 55, I think that's Matthew Nunez. He got in there, moved the kid out of the way to allow Jaden to get up through there.
Absolutely. Good for him. So, second down and 6 here for the Green Dragons. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun look. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. Jaden Ward will be lined up next to him in the backfield. Man will go in motion, Darius Cal. Cade will snap the ball. It's going to be another handoff to Jaden Ward. And nothing there. That was the Sayre defense snuffed that out pretty quickly, and that's going to be no gain on the play. That's going to bring up third down and 6 for the Green Dragons. It looked like they faked a little jet sweep there to Darius and then handed the ball off to Jaden. He just wasn't able to get up anything in the middle. Another opportunity here for the Green Dragons to get off the field. To keep the chains moving, excuse me. Cade Middleton will walk out here. He's in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers both ways. Jaden Ward will line up to his left. And it looks like there's going to be some movement there on the offensive line for the Green Dragons. And once again, it's one of those penalties that's an unforced penalty. That's something that you bring on yourself. It'll be a false start for the Green Dragons, and instead of being in the third in a manageable position, instead you will move to the 6 back, and it'll be third down and 11 for the Green Dragons.
Yeah, those 2 penalties right now have hurt us.
On 2 third-down possessions, we've had 2 false starts. So Cade Pennington will be out. Cade Middleton, I can't talk now. Cade Middleton will be out in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers both ways. He'll drop the snap. He's rolling out to his right. He's looking for a little bit of running room. He's got no blockers, trying to reverse field, and he will get pushed out of bounds for about a 3-yard gain there for Cade Middleton. That's going to bring up 4th down and 8 for the Green Dragons. Looks like they will bring the punt team onto the field at this point. It's going to be 4th down and 9. Sayre's dropping a man back to return the punt. It's going to be number 28, Brock Kaufman, back to receive the punt for Sayre. It's going to be a fake punt to Dylan Middleton. Dylan Middleton's got a little bit of room up the middle, but they are not going to get that there. We saw them try that earlier in the year, and actually Dylan was able to get that earlier in the year there, but he did not get that. So now Sayre is going to take over possession on Harlan's 37-yard line. So another time here where Sayre is going to start the possession in Green Dragon territory. It looks like Coach Perry's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout with him. With 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter, the Sayre Spartans lead the Harlan Green Dragons 14-0. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcasting Radio.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Welcome back to the Sayre Sports Complex. As Sayre's going to be out in the shotgun position here with 2 wide receivers to the left. Man goes in motion. Cole Pennington will snap the ball, hand it off to Caleb Kern. He's looking to get a little bit of room, and he's going to take a couple of dragging tacklers down for about a 6-yard run there for Caleb Kern. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. While we were away, we got word that Donovan Montenero has actually had to come out of the game at this point of the game with an apparent arm injury. So that's very unfortunate for them as the defensive playmaker for the Green Dragons. It looks like he is hurt as we sit here and look at him on the sidelines, and we hope that he is okay. It's obvious that his right arm is in pain. Hate to see that there for the Green Dragons, as Donovan's been a very, very, very good player for them this year. Cole Pennington will be out in the shotgun look. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 1 wide receiver to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to drop back and pass. The Harlan defense gets, and Cole Pennington's just evading all of them. He runs out to the right. He's going to cross the 30, across the 20. He's going to jump, and he's going to dive out of bounds head first at around looks like around the 10-yard line. So right there at that particular point, once again, the Harlan pass rush gets back to Cole Pennington, but he's able to evade a couple of Harlan rushers, and he makes a play. And the thing that I was impressed with right there, Travis, is the whole time that Cole Pennington was keeping his eyes down the field. Even though, he had room to run, he was still looking to be able to pass the ball there. So that was very impressive for him. But once again, it's obvious that kid has no fear. He dove head first out of bounds. He went over in there. So that'll be 1st down for Sayre.
It's tough to defend a player of that caliber. I mean, I'm still really impressed with their D-line getting in there and getting that pressure.
Cole Pennington will come out here in his shotgun look. 2 wide receivers to his left. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking. It's going to be a little screen pass to Caleb Kern. Caleb Kern's taking it up the left side. He's got a little bit of room, and it looks like that Darius Acal will drag him out of bounds there at about the 6-yard line. So that was a gain of about 6 there for the Sayre Spartans. Nice tackle there by Darius. There's 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, and Harlan is trailing 14-0. They set that screenplay up nicely to Sayre. It was just a fake handoff and then just a little screen pass over to the left side, and then you give yourself a chance to let your running back make a play.
Yeah, our D-line's got our whole defense has got to clog the middle here, because this 2nd and 4 just is screaming run to me.
Yeah. Shotgun formation. Cole Pennington's going to throw the ball across the middle, and it's dropped in the end zone. It looked like that he had a guy there it was just another slant pattern. The same kind of slant pattern that we seen a second ago, and that was number 8, Jackson Marshall, there on the drop. Looks like that he had it in the end zone, but just dropped it right there at the end. The ball may have been thrown just a little bit low. 3rd down and 4 here for Sayre. They can still pick up another 1st down. This is not 3rd and goal territory yet. There's a minute 28 left in the first quarter here. Harlan trails Sayre 14-0. They'll be in the shotgun formation. 1 wide out both ways. Caleb Kern will line up next to Cole Pennington in the backfield. On his left side, they'll send a man in motion. It's going to be a fake jet sweep, a handoff to Caleb Kern, and he is going to walk in for another Sayre touchdown. It was a fake jet sweep there when the man went in motion, and then they handed the ball off straight there to Caleb Kern. He runs the ball in from 6 yards, and that is going to bring our score to 20-0 for the Spartans. Another good design play there by Sayre. You can tell that this offense is a high-powered machine. It's really complex, and you would expect that with the guy calling your offense is a former Pro Bowl NFL quarterback. The ball will be snapped here for the PAT. The kick will be up, and it will be good. So that brings our score to the Sayre Spartans 21, Harlan 0 with 1 minute and 23 seconds left here in the first quarter, and definitely not the start that we wanted to see here for the Green Dragons. If you're just joining us up to this point, defensive specialist, defensive playmaker, Nate Montanaro is out of the game. His arm looks like that he is hurt.
Donovan Montanaro.
Travis, that's why we're a good team here tonight, because I can't think straight, and Travis has got me. He's helping me out tonight. I appreciate him for coming through here for me, because I definitely couldn't have done this tonight by myself. But Donovan Montanaro is out over here on the sideline with a apparent arm injury. So far here for Sayre, they've scored on 3 possessions. The Green Dragons have not been able to move the ball very well to this point. Cole Pennington has a touchdown pass to Jackson Marshall, and then Caleb Kern has 2 rushing touchdowns, one of 45 yards and one of 6 yards, and that gets us our score, Sayre 21 and Harlan 0. Sayre will now kick off on their 40-yard line. Darius Cow will be back to receive the kick here for the Green Dragons. They're going to kick it deep. Man, that kicker's got a nice leg there. Darius is going to field the punt at the 10, and he's going to look upfield. He's trying to cut it out to the right side. Will Austin made a nice block there. Darius Cow cuts it out, and he's going to get it. A nice return there out to the 34-yard line. And I like to see Will Austin in there getting a block there on the kick return.
Will threw a nice hit right there.
Good to see that from Will, as he's been a player that's just been steadily improving, every single week here on the football field for the Green Dragons.
That block allowed Darius to get at least 10 more yards.
Absolutely. And Darius has had a couple of good returns here tonight. So Harlan's got pretty good field position. They'll be on the 34-yard line. Their own 34 here starting the drive. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun formation. There'll be 1 wide out to his left, 1 to his right. They're going right to left here.
Ward in the backfield with him.
Going to hand the ball to Jaden Ward. Jaden Ward's got to room across the 40 all the way up to the 44-yard line. That's close to a first down.
Nice run by Jaden.
So a nice run from Jaden Ward. Is that going to be another first down? And it is. First down, Green Dragons. Way to move the chains there for the Harlan Green Dragons. We got to get that run game going here. We have to get that established here if we want to have a chance to come back in this game. Cade Middleton's going to come back here in the shotgun formation. They're going right to left. They got a wide out to his right, and Evan Branham will be lined up far on the left side. Jaden Ward will be lined up next to him in the backfield. Cade's going to hand the ball off to Jaden again. Jaden's looking for a little bit of room, and he's going to get out to about the 48-yard line. So a gain of about 4 there for Jaden Ward. And Jaden Ward is starting to get a little momentum, and unfortunately, it looks like there is a player down on the field.
Looks like Will Austin
for the Green Dragons. Will Austin is down on the field here for the Green Dragons. It's unfortunate to see that. And while we wait to see what happens to him, we're going to take a quick break. The score is 21-0 Sayre. There's 33 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcasting Radio.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mutters, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912. For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday 8 to 4 and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Green Dragon sports.
This is Gary Henson with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan Green Dragons a fantastic season. Go Dragons.
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex. If you're just joining us here, we had a break there for a second. Will Austin was helped off the field there with some type of apparent leg or ankle injury at this point of the game. Donovan Montanaro has already went out for the Green Dragons with an arm injury. So we have 2 injured Dragons here over on the sidelines at this point of the game. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. The first quarter just ran down. The clock just ran down. I'm going to get you to where we are at this point in time. The Green Dragons kicked the ball off. Sayre was back to receive. They were able to get a nice return there. And number 10, Cole Pennington, on their first drive, threw a touchdown over the middle to number 8, Jackson Marshall, there for the first down, or for the first touchdown for Sayre. On the Harlan's first possession, they were unable to move the ball, and they went for a fake punt. Sayre was able to take over in Harlan possession, and on the next play, Caleb Kern ran a 45-yard touchdown to make it 14-0, and then Harlan was unable to convert on their next possession, and Sayre drove the ball down the field, and Caleb Kern scored his second rushing touchdown, which brings us to where we are now. At the start of the second quarter, the Sayre Spartans lead the Harlan Green Dragons 21-0. Not the start Harlan wanted here, but it's a long game. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 here for the Green Dragons. The ball's on the 50-yard line. Cade Middleton will be in the shotgun look. 2 wideouts to his left, 2 to his right as well. They're moving around a little bit. And it's going to be another. There was some confusion there, and it's going to be a timeout, Green Dragons. It looks like that Dylan Middleton was getting ready to be called for a false start there. He went a little bit early, but the referee didn't call him for it. And so offensive coordinator Chris Thompson took a timeout there for the Green Dragons.
Their second timeout of the half.
Second timeout already at this point of the game. Just Harlan has struggled at up to this point of the game, just being able to move the ball. Cade Middleton has thrown an interception. He threw up into double coverage, and Cole Pennington caught that interception, the quarterback for Sayre. And it's just been a struggle outside of that, being able to move the ball. Travis, for the Green Dragons to have a chance to come back in this game, they're really, really, really going to need to put points on the board.
Oh, absolutely. We have to stop making those mental mistakes, getting those penalties on 3rd and short, putting us in a hole at, 3rd and beyond 10.
And that's what you're seeing at this point. But we have a manageable 3rd down here, 3rd down and 4. Cade Middleton's going to come out in the shotgun look. 2 wide receivers both ways. Jaden Ward lines up next to him in the backfield. going to be a snap and a handoff to Jaden Ward, and he had a little bit of running room, but he's going to pick up about 2 there. That's going to take us to fourth down and 2 for the Green Dragons. This is definitely a time that you have to go for this. This is go time for the Green Dragons. I know it's early in the game, but they are on Sayre's side of the field for the first time tonight, and this is the point in time that you have to try to get a first down.
I'd like to see Cade run this right up the middle.
And you might see that. That's a play that they've used frequently. So it's going to be an important down here for the Green Dragons, and I think that's what this call is going to be. It's going to be an empty set here for Cade Middleton. And this is probably a design quarterback draw as the linebackers creep up for Sayre. And he fumbles the snap, and he's trying to get out to the left side, and he's going to be brought down for about an 8-yard loss there. And Sayre's going to take over possession on Harlan's side of the field. So that was definitely a design. It looked like a design quarterback draw there for Cade. He was unable to field the snap cleanly. He fumbled the ball a little bit. He picked the ball up, and he tried to get a little bit of running room to the outside. There was just nothing there.
Yeah, just too many of those yellow jerseys coming after him.
And you could see the linebackers creeping up there. It looked like that they were pretty prepared for what was going to happen. As Sayre's going to take over on Harlan's 44-yard line to start this drive, their first drive here in the second quarter. Quarterback Cole Pennington was going to be in the shotgun look with Caleb Kern lined up to his left. 2 wideouts both ways to bring in. Man goes in motion to the outside. Cole Pennington's going to snap the ball, 3-step drop. He's looking deep. He's firing deep. He's got a man, and he's got Jackson Marshall for a touchdown. And that ball was right on the money. That was a 45-yard dime right on the money there for Cole Pennington. It's going to be touchdown Sayre from Cole Pennington to Jackson Marshall.
Right over the outside shoulder. No way the defender could have got that one.
It's a great pass. I mean, that is a high level, that's a college level throw right there for Cole Pennington. That's going to bring our score to 27-0. They come on to the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. And we're going to take a quick break with 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. The Harlan Green Dragons trail the Sayre Spartans 28-0. You're listening live on Eastern Broadcasting Radio.
Appalachian Community Care, LLC, and Dr. Levon Fleming Richardson, Ph.D., LPCC-S, NCC, LCADC, RPT, TCM are now accepting new patients. They offer counseling and therapy services with medication-assisted treatment being the main goal of helping you on your recovery from addiction. Appalachian Community Care is located in the Harlan Professional Building, Suite 201, 100 Professional Lane in Harlan. Phone 573-6650 for an appointment at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency 573-4770.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex in Lexington, Kentucky with 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Harlan finds themselves trailing 28-0 to the Sayre Spartans. Harlan's going to take over here. This drive is going to start on their own 37-yard line. Cade Middleton's going to be back in the shotgun look. Sayre just scored a moment ago on a Cole Pennington to Jackson Marshall 45-yard touchdown pass. Cade Middleton's going to hand the ball here to Jaden Ward. He's trying to get around the outside. He gets across the 40, makes the cut back across the 45 and out to the 40, looks like right at the 48 and a half there, almost the 49-yard line. Another good run by Jaden Ward, and that's the third time he's been able to move the sticks there with a run. So it's been actually, there's not been many bright spots in the first quarter for the Green Dragons, but Jaden Ward's played good.
Yeah, he being able to bounce outside like that and get those extra yards, he's tough. He can do it inside, outside, whatever.
Absolutely. It's going to be first down and 10 here for the Green Dragons. Jaden's going to have to come off the field here for the Green Dragons. But there's some confusion on the field. It's going to be a timeout, Green Dragons. That's going to be the third timeout for the Green Dragons. And it looks like there was some confusion again there on what to do. So the Green Dragons they're going to be out of timeouts now. Sayre has on the offensive side of the ball, they've been very successful on all of their drives. Been 2 throwing touchdowns, both from Cole Pennington to Jackson Marshall, and 2 rushing touchdowns, both by Caleb Kern for the Sayre Spartans. The Green Dragons have had some bright spots with Jaden Ward. Jaden Ward picked up a couple of first downs on runs from the shotgun formation to get a first down. But when they've been in third and manageable positions, they've just been unable to move the chains. And it looks like, from the sounds of, I think they are actually talking about former Harlan basketball star, Charles Thomas, who is now at Sayre and is currently working. So it was nice to hear them honor him here at the football game tonight.
A lot of good memories with Charles.
Absolutely. Caden Middleton's going to drop back in the shotgun formation. He's looking for a receiver. He's trying to get outside, and it looks like that he is going to pick up maybe a couple of yards there. He was looking for a receiver deep. He was unable to get him, and he ran for a couple of yards. That'll bring up second down and 7. Very nice of Sayre there. Obviously Charles is at Sayre now, but it was nice to hear him honored for all of his accolades. Obviously, just a star at Harlan High School.
That was a nice block upfield by Trenton Childers to help Cade get a couple of yards there.
Absolutely, yeah, it was a really nice block. Trenton's played a good game thus far, springing a couple runs. They got a late man running off the field for Harlan here. Cade Middleton's come out in the shotgun look. 2 wideouts both ways. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking. He's getting pressured over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Looked like that Sayre was playing a zone there, and he threw the ball to Evan Brown, and he found a hole in the zone, but the throw was just a little bit behind him, and Evan couldn't reach out and catch it. That'll bring up third down and 7 for the Green Dragons.
It's a nice scramble by Cade. Able to avoid 2 Sayre defenders there for
he was able to get one with a little pump fake and get a guy up in the air. And then when he got him down, there was still good pressure by Sayre, but he was able to get the ball off, but he couldn't complete that pass. That was too tough. So that brings us here to third down and 7 for the Green Dragons with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun formation with 2 wideouts both ways. It's going to be a low snap. Cade's just going to have to fall on it. There was just nothing he could do there. The snap was low, and he had to fall on it. That's going to bring up fourth down and long for the Green Dragons. So, once again, you're in a position, third down and 7, where you could have gotten the first down, but then they're unable to do it just because of a blunder there. So, Harlan's going to punt the ball here. Kaufman will be back to receive the punt for Sayre. Cade Middleton will be the man punting for the Green Dragons. Looking to punt, and a pretty nice punt there. It's going to roll out of bounds right at Sayre's own 25-yard line. And that is where they are going to start their drive. There's 8 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the second quarter as Harlan trails Sayre 28-0. And the story of the game thus far up to this point has just been the Sayre offense, really. I mean, that they've been extremely impressive, and just Harlan's lack of ability to move the ball up to this point. They just struggled finding any consistency. They've had a couple of good runs on the ground, but they've yet to just put together a really strong and solid drive.
Yeah, those couple of penalties, couple mental mistakes is what's really shooting us in the foot right here.
So Sayre will start out at their own 26-yard line. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun formation. There'll be a slot guy to his left or a wide out to his right. Jackson Marshall goes in motion. They'll hand the ball off to Caleb Kern. He'll run up the middle, and it looks like that he will get around. The ball popped out there. I wonder, are they calling him down, or are they going to say that's a fumble? They're going to say he was down. So that run for Kern was good for about 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for Sayre. Eight minutes and 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Sayre's moving right to left here. Got a guy out in the slot to the right. 2 wide outs to the left. Caleb Kern will be lined up next to Cole Pennington in the backfield. It's going to be a quick fake handoff. Man across the middle. It's going to be Jackson Marshall again. Another slant pass. Another first down. Tackle made by Darius DeCal. It's going to be a gain probably of about 15 on the play there. So that's going to go all the way down to the Sayre 44-yard line. First down for them. Another pass that was just spot on the money. And that's one thing that we talked about in the pregame, Travis. You just can't let him sit back there and make those plays.
He's hitting these wide receivers in stride. They're not having to slow down. They don't have to back up. It's tough to deal with that type of quarterback.
You can see his poise standing back there in the pocket. He's just a very talented kid.
Comfortable.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st down and 10 here on the 44-yard line for Sayre. Cole Pennington will be in the shotgun formation. Man lined up next to him in the backfield. Slot guy to his left, one right out to his right. Jackson Marshall goes in motion. It'll be a little jet sweep to him, a little toss. And the nice bit of tackling there for the Green Dragon defense is number 18, Dylan Middleton, comes in and actually tackles Jackson Marshall for a loss. That'll be a loss of about 4 yards on the play. Good to see that from Dylan. He was able to get to the line really quickly, get the tackle, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 14 for Sayre. They just ran a little shuffle pass there off the jet sweep, and they was just not able to get anything there as the Harlan defense had very good pressure. It'll be 2nd and 14 from the 40, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Sayre leads 28-0. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun formation. Caleb Kern will be lined up to his right. He's got a receiver to his right, 2 wideouts to his left. Man goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Marshall, and he's got a lot of room across the 40, across the 30, across the 20, the 10, and touchdown, Jackson Marshall. That's a rushing touchdown for him. That's going to be about 60 yards on that touchdown run. And, man, Jackson Marshall having a day. That's his 3rd touchdown so far here for Sayre. So that'll make the score 34-0 here with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And you just saw that burst of speed, Travis. I mean, like when he hit that hole, he was gone. There was no stopping him at that point. Oh, come on for the kick. Snaps a little high. Kick is up, and it is good. There is a flag down the play. If the PAC stands, that'll make the score 35-0 Sayre. Let's wait to see what the flag is. A little bit of confusion. Waiting on the call. The PAT will stand. Thought there's going to be unsportsmanlike
on Sayre. That was on us.
Yeah, it will be an unsportsmanlike on Harlan. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff as the score is 35-0. The Sayre offense has 2 passing touchdowns. Cole Pennington, both of those passes to Jackson Marshall. 3 rushing touchdowns. Jackson Marshall had 1 rushing touchdown for 60 yards. And then 2 touchdowns from Caleb Kern, 1 going for 45 and 1 going for 6. And that's how the score got to 35-0 for Sayre. They'll be kicking off here from they're going to move the ball up. So they're actually going to be kicking off from Harlan's 45. And, Travis, I wouldn't be surprised here to see some type of onside or some type of squib when you're in this position on the field. We'll see. With the score being as it is, I hope that's not the case. Probably a squib. They'll line up for the kick. Now they're going to kick it deep. That's actually going to almost go through the upright. So it's going to be a touchback, and Harlan will start the drive on their 20-yard line as they trail the Sayre Spartans 35-0. The Harlan Green Dragons here will come back out. They've had a couple of injuries thus far. Donovan Montenero is out with an arm injury. Will Austin is out with an apparent leg or ankle injury. Six minutes and 14 seconds left here in the second quarter. Harlan trails 35-0. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun formation. There'll be 2 wideouts to his right, 2 to his left. Snap the ball. It's going to be a quick handoff to Jaden Ward trying to bounce it outside. A tough run there from Jaden, man. And you're just seeing Jaden's giving everything that he's got on every run. He is trying to bounce things outside. He's trying to move the stick. He's struggling, but, man, he has ran hard up to this point.
He's definitely being the workhorse tonight.
He's been impressive, and that was a gain of probably about 3 yards there on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 here for the Green Dragons. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun. Look, Jaden Ward will be lined up to his right. They'll be moving left to right here. 2 wideouts to his left, 2 to his right. Cade's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for a man. Here comes the Sayre rushers. Cade's trying to roll out of the pocket. Looking for a man. He's got a man deep. And nice throw and catch there. That was number 33, Jared Eldridge, on the reception. A nice play there by Cade Middleton to keep the play alive with his feet. And then he was able to get the first down. So a nice first down there for him.
That was a nice scramble by Cade to be able to pick up that first down with the pass.
The Sayre Spartans were rushing him pretty heavily, but he kept the play alive with his feet, like you said. So that was it was a very nice play there for him, and that's going to be a first down. So the first down for Harlan that we've gotten through the air as the ball now sets on the 40-yard line with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the second quarter, and the Green Dragons trailing 35-0.
That could give us something to work with, keep that defense honest instead of just rushing us in there and working Jaden Ward to death. It gives us another little threat there.
Hopefully that's momentum, too. Cade Middleton's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for a man. He's going to throw it upfield, and it's going to be intercepted. He threw that into coverage there. There is a flag down. We'll wait to see what the flag is. But it is going to be intercepted and returned back to the Harlan 35. That interception on that play was by number 1, Charlie Slayball. We'll wait to see what the call is in the field. The refs are conversing. The ball sailed on Cade just a little bit, and that was right to the Sayre defender's hand. And it looks like that
block in the back against Harlan.
It's going to be a block in the back against Harlan, but that penalty is going to be declined. Mine looks like that will be tacked on to the end of the interception there. So Sayre intercepts the ball. They will start this drive on Harlan's 25-yard line. So not what you want to see for the Green Dragons.
All night Sayre's been able to work with a short field against this Harlan defense.
Absolutely, and these are the positions that you just can't put yourself into. Cole Pennington will come out for the Spartans in the shotgun look. There's a man in the slot to his right. There's two wideouts to his left. Slot guy goes into motion to Jackson Marshall. Cole Pennington's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for a man. He's going to fire it deep on the out route, and it is going to be incomplete. He was throwing that to the pylon there. That looked like that was going to be about a 30-yard pass, and he just threw it out ahead of Kaufman just a little bit, and it was a little bit too far ahead for him to catch the ball. Once again, you saw Cole Pennington just be comfortable in the pocket, step up in the pocket, make the throw. He's just been impressive all night. He's had such an impressive game. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Sayre Spartans. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the second quarter. The Green Dragons trail 35-0. Pennington's going to come back out. Shotgun look. Kern will line up to his right. Looks like they're going to go an empty set here. So they're going to go 4 wide, empty set here for Pennington. He's going to pass the ball. He's looking for a man. He's getting rushed in the pocket. Nice pass rush by Harlan. He makes the man miss. Makes another man miss. He's still looking for a man, trying to get to the outside of stiff arm. And he's across the 25, across the 20. And it looks like he's still moving. And he is going to be taken down about the 6-yard line there. So Harlan had about 5 different opportunities to tackle him. They were unable to make any of those tackles. And once again, Cole Pennington runs for a first down for Sayre. It's going to be 1st and goal. Four minutes and 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. And Cole Pennington ran all the way across the field, reversed the field, went back to the other side, dodged a few Harlan defenders, and then was able to get the ball. He had a nice stiff on there and was able to get the ball all the way down to about the 6-yard line. So Cole Pennington will be in the shotgun look.
He had a couple really nice blocks downfield also by his wideouts.
Looking for the man, and that ball's going to sail a little bit high on Pennington there. It's going to be incomplete. And a good pass rush by the Green Dragons there. It's nice to see that pass rush still firing off the ball and making a play. Good to see that there for the Green Dragons. Been some bright spots here tonight in the midst of this.
Yeah, we need those.
Absolutely. Big crowd here on hand tonight for this game, as this was Sayre's homecoming. It'll be second and goal here for Sayre. Cole Pennington's going to be in the shotgun look. He's got one wide out both ways, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout that is called. So we're going to take a quick break here with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. The Sayre Spartans lead the Harlan Green Dragons 35-0. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcasting.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like grandmas and cookies, like suits and ties, like stars and stripes, like rhythm and blues, like country and western, like puppies and chewed-up sneakers. We've all been there, am I right? Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex as Cotton Eye Joe was blasting over the speakers. Everybody is excited as it'll be second down and goal here for the Sayre Spartans on their own 7-yard line, or on Harlan's 7-yard line. Cole Pennington will be in the shotgun formation. Jackson Marshall goes into motion. It'll be a fake pitch to him. He's looking out to the right. It is a completed pass. Looks like there's going to be a flag at the end. That's probably going to be roughing the passer there, a late hit on Dylan Milton. That was Travis Smith on the reception there for Sayre. There is a flag down, and we'll wait to see what that is, and I think that's going to be a roughing the passer call.
Yeah, that ball was way in the air by the time the Green Dragon hit him there.
That's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer, and that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So they'll move the ball on down here. It's going to be an automatic first down here for Sayre. So first and goal. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left. Clock is moving here in the second quarter. Scores 35-0, Sayre. Cole Pennington will come out in the shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to his right, 1 slot guy to his left. Jackson Marshall goes in motion. The handoff is going to be to Caleb Kern, and that is going to be a touchdown Spartans. That is going to be his 3rd rushing touchdown on the night, and that is going to bring our score to 41-0. That ball just got moved on down there on the rough and the passer penalty, and then Caleb Kern was able to take that right in, so he's had a very successful night. They're lined up for the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second quarter, the score is 42-0 for the Green Dragons, as it has been a struggle in the first half. There's been a couple bright spots for the Green Dragons. Jaden Ward's had a couple of first down runs. He's fought really hard throughout the game. Eldridge just made a couple of plays. He caught a first down reception. But besides that, Harlan's just really struggled moving the ball. The Sayre receivers, the Sayre running backs have been so impressive. They struggled on defense. When you got a kid like Jackson Marshall, who Sayre has on that side, I mean, that kid looks like a D1 receiver. I mean,
you can't make those mistakes on 3rd and short and put us in a situation and expect to stop a highly powered offense like Sayre has.
And they've been every bit as good as advertised up to this particular point. But we want to see the Green Dragons continue to fight here. That's the important thing. Is this is one of those times where you just have to dig deep. I mean,
and they are fighting. I mean, it's penalties here, penalties there. You jump off sides, and then you get this big plays on offense from Sayre. It's tough to overcome, but these Green Dragons are still fighting.
Sayre's going to keep the ball off here from the 40-yard line. The kick is up, and it will go deep to Darius Cow. Darius Cow's going to field at the 10-yard line. He's across the 20, across the 25, trying to cut it outside. And here we brought down about the 28 or 29. That's where Harlan will start their drive. So far here for the Green Dragons, it's been 2 interceptions on offense, and the other drives have been punts. They went for 1 fake punt, was unable to get that there. So it's been tough for the Green Dragon offense to get anything going. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clock is moving. Caden Middleton will come out here in the I formation. He's got Dylan Middleton lined up behind him and Jaden Ward in the backfield. He's got a wide out to his right, one wide out to his left. They're moving right to left. Handoff, it goes to Jaden Ward, and Jaden Ward's once again going to push it out there for about 8 yards. Another nice run by him, man. He's such a tough kid. He's been so resilient. And, at this point of the game, you can't look at the scoreboard. You just have to keep playing.
Right.
You just have to keep fighting, keep moving, keep trying to get the ball up the field. And that's one thing that I've seen with Jaden is he's led by example, and he's done that.
We've been able to move the ball straight up the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be
Jaden's had several nice first down runs.
Okay, it'll be in the I formation. They will hand the ball off to Jaden again. Jaden's looking for a little bit of room. He breaks a couple of tackles, and it looks like he will pick up the first down there. So a nice run by Jaden Ward, and that game's going to be good for a first down Green Dragon. Yeah, they're signaling first down. So there's 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see if Harlan can put some points up on the board here. Green Dragons will come out. Once again in the I formation. Evan Brown is lined up as the wide out on the left side there. It's the cow to the right side. They're moving left to right. It's going to be a pitch play out to Jaden Ward. Jaden looking for a little bit of room. Dylan Milton's leading with blockers. And Jaden Ward just has nothing there. That might have been a half a yard there on that run. Jaden was just unable to get out to the outside. So that'll bring up second down and 10. And we got our main man, John Lewis, bringing water up here, keeping us hydrated up here in the booth. John's the man. Second down and 10 here for the Green Dragons. Cade Middleton's getting the play, and he will go out to the huddle and call that play. Big crowd here tonight on a beautiful night here in Lexington, Kentucky. Looks like the Green Dragons are going to come out here in the I formation, and Dylan Middleton is going to be the back now. It's going to be another pitch play, and Dylan's running hard up the middle. Looks like he's going to gain about 4 yards out to the 43-yard line, so their own 43-yard line. So a good bit of tough running there for Dylan Middleton. Yeah,
good run on the outside by Dylan Middleton.
It's going to bring up third down and 6 here for the Green Dragons. Okay, Middleton gets the play. It'll be the I formation. And the Harlan Green Dragons were unable to get a play off, and that is going to bring us to halftime. So, as we stand at halftime, the Sayre Spartans lead the Harlan Green Dragons 42-0. We are going to take a quick break here on Eastern Broadcasting, and we will get right back with you for some halftime analysis and stats as we preview the second half live here from Lexington. Once again, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right here back on Eastern Broadcasting.
Smile, you're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile, you're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mudders, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912. For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday 8 to 4 and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Green Dragon sports.
This is Ron Frazier with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan Green Dragons good luck this season. Go Dragons!
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Appalachian Community Care LLC has 3 locations offering counseling and therapy to help your recovery from addiction. The Harlan location is 100 Professional Building, Suite 201, phone number 606-573-6650. Phone numbers for the other locations are Pikeville 606-432-5660 and Whitesburg at 606-633-4980. The 4th location at Town Mountain Road in Pikeville is specifically for behavioral health services. That phone number is 606-253-3045. Physician referrals are not required for service, and all major insurances are accepted at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency, 573-4770.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mudders, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912. For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet, and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex as the Harlan Green Dragons trail the Sayre Spartans 42-0 here at halftime. If you're just joining us here, the Sayre offense has really been the story of the game up to this point in the game. They've just kind of been able to score any way that they've wanted to. Cole Pennington has 2 touchdown passes, both those to Jackson Marshall. Jackson Marshall also has a rushing touchdown of 60 yards. Caleb Kern has 3 rushing touchdowns. One of 45 yards, one of 6 yards, and one of 3 yards and that brings our score to 42-0. The Harlan offense has not really been able to move the ball. There's been a couple of Harlan injuries of note, as Donovan Montanero has went out with an arm injury, and Will Austin has went out with an apparent leg injury. I'm now really happy to be joined up here in the booth by current Harlan Green Dragon Jaden Gist, who is joining me now for some halftime analysis and to talk a little bit about the game. Jaden, you've been down on the field. You've been able to see this Sayre offense. What has stuck out to you so far in this game?
First and foremost, Sayre's quarterback has just been able to sit back there and just throw the ball to where only his receivers can get it. And his receivers are making plays. I like to call them playmakers. They're being playmakers, just getting up the field and setting their quarterback up for more success. So great job by the line for blocking, and they're just moving the ball.
You're absolutely right. Like, you couldn't have said that any better. I thought that was great because, he's doing a really good job. And, this quarterback, Cole Pennington, he's committed to Marshall. And you can tell this is the type of kid who's going to be successful. He stands tall in the pocket, steps up in the pocket, and he's pretty much made every big throw tonight. But, Jaden, I want to ask your opinion. You're a star on the basketball court for the Green Dragons. I want to ask your opinion. I want to kind of get your mindset here. If you're in a game like this where things are not really going your way, in the second half, if you look, what would you do if you're in a basketball game, you're playing, things are not going your way? How do you keep fighting here?
Games like this, when you're when things just not going your way, you can't get your head down. You got to stay high, and you just got to every play just do something to get better as a team, no matter what the score is. Just be a dog. At the end of the day, it's come down to being a dog. Even if they lose by 42 points, I'm sure they just this second half come out firing, just trying to be dogs, make comeback. I'm sure Coach Perry will be still be proud of his team.
Absolutely, yeah, and you're right. It's about getting better at the little things. It's about you don't worry about what's went on up to this point. You continue to fight. You continue to get better at the little things. I want to ask you something else here because you have a really good perspective. But is this one of those times that you just, if you're a Green Dragon, you just don't look at the scoreboard, you just keep playing?
Yeah, this come down to every play. Just get better every play. Right now it's early in the season, so this game isn't as important as the one towards the end of the season. This game doesn't hurt. Towards the end of the season, you want to start getting dubs and going to the playoffs with a little momentum. So right now, just get better at the things so to help you later on in the season.
Absolutely, I agree with you wholeheartedly, and those are great answers. It's a great perspective to hear Jaden's perspective here on what Harlan has to continue to do, regardless of the outcome and regardless of what's happened here. And what we've seen from the Harlan side is that there's plenty of fight left here in the Green Dragons. This game is not going the way that they want it to, but they fought hard. Jaden Ward's been able to break a couple of runs for first downs. They've been able to, Cade had a passing first down to Jared Eldridge, and this is, you just like Jaden said, you just have to continue to work to try to get better. And that's really going to be the focus for the Green Dragons here in the second half, as now, as Jaden put it very well, like you look at it, you say, all right, this game, this team is not in your district. This is a game, we knew what Sayre was coming into this game. We knew how successful they have been. So this isn't a make-or-break game for Harlan. This is a game where you take your lumps, you learn, you do what Jaden says, you work at the little things, you work to get better, and then you gear up for the rest of the season. Jaden, let's talk about injuries just a second. We've had a couple of guys getting injured. How important is it going to be for those guys to get healthy and back on the field for the rest of the season for the Green Dragons?
That'd be very important. The guys we lost as of right now are two big players on the team, actually three, including John. He's playing tonight. But Will Austin, he's a pretty tall guy, pretty strong. Get out there and get them blocks for you. And Donovan Montanero is just a force on defense. He's everywhere. He's a ball hog, what I like to call it, ball hog. He's just everywhere. And John not being able to play on defense kind of hurts his defensive line a little bit. But now it's a chance for the people who don't get to play as much to step up and show the coaches that they can come in and give it time and provide for the team and help the team and not hurt them.
That's a great point, and I'll talk to all those points really quickly. John's been somebody that when he's on the defensive line, he does a really good job at getting pressure back on the quarterback. It normally takes two guys and he clogs up that hole there, and he's able for guys to get to the gaps and get sacked. So not having him there is a big loss for the Green Dragons. Not having Will out there, who is a guy who gets blocks, who can make plays, and like you called Donovan, Donovan's a ball hawk. He goes out and gets the ball when it is up in the air. And not having those guys up there hurts, but what you said is very true. Now it's the chance for some of the younger guys to stand up and say, okay, here's what I've got, Coach. I've not got my chance yet. And that's just one of those things, and I'm sure, you've been in this position before, Jaden, but that's just one of those things. It's next man up. You got to be ready.
Yes, always. I wouldn't call it necessarily now. It's like a JV game, but this is I'm saying this is just a big chance for guys, for the coaches to see who can come in at any given time when one of the main starters need a break. Like for the offensive line with John out, who can come and fill in that defensive spot and put pressure on the quarterback and just make them uncomfortable. And with Will Austin out and Don Monero, who can come in on defense and on offense and just be athletes, just be dudes, and just come out there and just be reckless, man.
And great points by Jaden. So with that analysis, we are going to go to our last break before the start of the second half with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The score is 42-0. Sayre is leading Harlan. I've been joined for this segment. We'll be joined for the second half here by future. I know he's an excellent basketball player, but from what I'm hearing right here, this is future NFL analyst Jaden Gibbs, who is up here in the booth with me. I mean, I think this guy's ready for Monday Night Football. So I think we get him a headset on, we get him out to the next NFL game, and because he's sounding good to me. But we'll be right back here at the Sayre Sports Complex. You're listening live to Eastern Broadcasting.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday 8 to 4 and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Green Dragon sports.
This is Gary Henson with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan Green Dragons a fantastic season. Go Dragons.
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Appalachian Community Care, LLC, and Dr. Levon Fleming Richardson, Ph.D., LPCC-S, NCC, LCADC, RPT, TCM, are now accepting new patients. They offer counseling and therapy services with medication-assisted treatment being the main goal of helping you on your recovery from addiction. Appalachian Community Care is located in the Harlan Professional Building, Suite 201, 100 Professional Lane in Harlan. Phone 573-6650 for an appointment at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency, 573-4770.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like grandmas and cookies, like suits and ties, like stars and stripes, like rhythm and blues, like country and western, like puppies and chewed-up sneakers. We've all been there, am I right? Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Smile, you're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile, you're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mutters, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912.
All right, and welcome back live to the Sayre Sports Complex here as the Harlan Green Dragons are taking on the Sayre Spartans. The score as we start the third quarter here is 42-0 as Sayre will be kicking off here to start the second half. I'm Andrew Williams, being joined up in the booth by Jaden Ward here for the second half for the Green Dragons. Sayre's going to be kicking off from the 40. The clock is running. It's a running clock situation. They're going to kick the ball deep. It's going to be Darius Cal back for the return. He's going to catch the ball at the 8, and he's going to run the ball upfield. He's across the 20, across the 30. He's trying to bounce it out to the outside to the right, trying to make a cutback, and he's going to fall down right there at about the 28-yard line, and that is where Harlan will start their first drive here of the second half. Little nice return there by Darius. He tried to bounce it out to the outside, but just was unable to get around the outside edge. Wondering how Harlan will come out here in the second half. Quarterback Cade Middleton will still be in the game. He's going to call the play. Still waiting to get it from the sideline here. Sayre defense has 2 interceptions thus far in the game here in the first half. And it looks like that Cade Middleton will come out. A little bit of confusion here for the Green Dragons. Cade Middleton's going to come out in the I formation here with Dylan Middleton lined up behind him. Jaden Ward in the backfield. It's going to be a fake handoff, play action, setting up deep. He's looking. He's trying to get Darius Cal deep. Darius Cal beats his man. But right at the last second, he was unable to make that catch. Darius looked like he had a speed burst and got a little ahead of the ball, but the ball fell a little bit behind him, and he was unable to make the catch.
Ball just a little bit on the thrown by Cade Middleton there. A little bit more air.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaden was right, just a little bit underthrown there, and Darius hit a speed burst there and was unable to turn around and catch the ball. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Green Dragons. The ball is on the 27-yard line. Cade Middleton will be in the not shotgun, but the I formation with Dylan Middleton lined up behind him and Jaden Ward in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to the first man through Dylan Middleton, and he's carrying a couple Sayre defenders with him down to the 35-yard line. So a gain of about 9 yards on a tough run there from Dylan Middleton. Good to see the Green Dragons fighting here on this drive. That's going to bring up 3rd down and short. He was carrying a couple of defenders with him there.
This 3rd down is real crucial right here.
It's a crucial 3rd down for the Green Dragons. They need to keep the chains moving. Cade Middleton directing traffic. He'll come out in the I formation. Dylan Middleton lines up behind him. Jaden Ward in the backfield. 1 wide out each way. going to hand the ball to Jaden Ward. Jaden's got the first down a little bit more. He's trying to break it outside across the 45-yard line. That's going to be a first down, Green Dragons, up to the 46-yard line. Nice piece of running there by Jaden Ward. And just like you said, Jaden, at halftime, they're continuing to fight. They're continuing to do the little things and get better. That's a positive sign for the Green Dragons.
For sure. They need to just keep pushing the ball and get a little momentum going. Win or lose, just fight.
Just continue to fight. You said it correctly. So it'll be first down here on the 46-yard line for the Green Dragons. They'll be in the I formation, one wide out each way. Jaden Ward in the backfield. Dylan Middleton's going to be a play-action pass. He's trying to find his man. He's got Dylan Middleton, and he's going to make they're going to call that incomplete. He made the reception, but he was already out of bounds when he made that reception. So it was just a little play-action pass there, trying to find Dylan Middleton in the flats, but Dylan Middleton was unable to keep his feet down in bounds. That's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Green Dragons with 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. They've tried to set up that play-action pass a couple of times, but they've just been unable to, Cade's try to look deep, but by the time he sets his feet and tries to look deep, the rushers are already back there giving him pressure, and he's looking out in the flats. So now it'll be second down and 10. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun formation, two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward lines up next to him in the backfield. Cade's going to be a quick pass over to Darius Acal, and it's going to be incomplete as Cade delivered the pass there on target, but Darius was just unable to make the catch. It looked like Darius may have been trying to run upfield before he secured that ball. Third down for the Green Dragons. And we have just gotten report up here in the booth that Donovan Montanaro actually has a torn bicep. That is what we are being told up here in the booth. So a very unfortunate injury for him and the Green Dragons as you have somebody as good as Donovan that's injured to that extent. So Cade Middleton's going to drop back here to pass. He's got Evan Browning over in the flats on a little hitch route, and Evan Browning's going to get the first down. Nice bit of running after the catch for Evan Browning. It's just a little hitch route, a little five-step hitch route, comes back. Cade Middleton delivers the ball right in the breadbasket for him, and then Evans able to turn the ball upfield and get those extra yards.
Andrew, I like to see the Green Dragons moving the football. They're just fighting, just keep pushing to get to the end zone for the first time.
You have to, and I'm sure, like you talked about at halftime, just any little piece of momentum that they can carry into the next game and some of their more important games. Because, like we said, this is a game that you always want to play good no matter the game, but this isn't a make or break game here for the Green Dragons.
Yeah, you can always learn from a loss, win or lose. You can always learn from a game. So,
Cade Middleton will be in play action. He's got Dylan Middleton out to the right, and Dylan Middleton's got a little bit of running room. So a nice play action set up there on a little flare screen over to the right-hand side for Dylan Middleton. Dylan Middleton makes the reception. And, Jaden, you might be the good luck charm since we brought you up here in the booth, man. Travis is looking over at me, but they're moving the ball since Jaden's been up here. I don't know what's going on.
Just got to keep fighting, man.
Just got to keep fighting. They're playing loose now. So the Green Dragons are moving the ball. 5 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Green Dragons trail 42-0. Ball is on the 30-yard line, Sayre 30-yard line. This is the first time they've been deep into Sayre territory. Cade Middleton will be in the shotgun formation. Two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward line up to the left side of him in the backfield. Cade Middleton will snap the ball. He's looking to his left. He's getting rushed. He's trying to make a play. He's going to drop back in the pocket, and he throws the ball out of bounds. The referee's looking like they're trying to decide whether to call that intentional grounding or not. But he was probably out of the pocket there. He was probably out of the pocket, and he was able to get the ball past the line of scrimmage. So that will not be intentional grounding. A heads-up play by Cade Middleton, knowing that he was getting ready to get sacked there, but he still made the heads-up play and got the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, high IQ play by number 5, Cade Middleton. If he gets sacked back there, that's probably a loss of 20 yards, 20-plus yards. So way to get rid of the ball right there by Cade Middleton.
Great, yeah, absolutely, and that's just one of those plays that you have to make. So instead of a second long situation, you're looking at a 2nd and 10, which is a little bit more manageable. Cade Middleton will be in the shotgun formation, two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward to his left. He's going to drop back to pass. It's going to be a quick flare screen over to Jared Eldridge. Jared Eldridge trying to make a move, and he trying to get some yards, but it's going to be dropped for about a 4-yard loss there. And it looked like on that particular play that Jared Eldridge just could never get turned around to get upfield. A couple missed blocks there for the Green Dragons. That'll bring up 3rd down and long. This is, like we said, this is a possession where you have to put points on the board. So, this is 4-down territory. You try to gain some yards on this play, then you try to get that 4th down. And it looks like there's actually going to be a timeout on the field. So we'll take a real quick timeout with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The score is 42-0. Sayre's leading Harlan. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcast.
For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and on the 1st Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Green Dragon sports.
This is Ron Frazier with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan Green Dragons good luck this season. Go Dragons.
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
We're back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex as Cade Middleton drops back to pass. He's looking over to his left-hand side. He's getting rushed. He's going to fire the ball deep. He's got a man, and that's going to be incomplete right at the last second. I think that was Andre Forrester on the incomplete pass. Cade delivered the ball to the end zone. Andre had a chance to catch that ball there, but it was good defensive coverage there by Sayre, and that's going to bring up 4th down here for the Green Dragons.
Actually, that was Taquan Vick.
Taquan Vick, I apologize on that. That's Taquan Vick on the incomplete pass.
Good ball by Cade, though.
Absolutely a good ball. A little bit hard to see on that particular play. So that'll bring up 4th down and 15 here for the Green Dragons on a play that they have to get. 2 wideouts both ways for Cade Middleton. He's in the shotgun formation. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got to look deep at this point. He's going to fire it deep as far as he can to the end zone. Evan Brown is going up, and it's going to be incomplete. And they are going to throw a flag, and I think that's going to be pass interference on Sayre there. And if so, that's going to be a 1st down for the Green Dragons. So, man, and you know what I like to see right there, Jaden? Look at Evan Brown was down in the end zone, and all the Harlan players were rushing down there to help him up.
His brother right there, number 5, Cade Middleton, and Evan Brown have been way back since, I don't know, 4th grade probably. So he seen his brother down. He ran after him, make sure he's all right. Brother right there.
Absolutely. And that is going to be defensive pass interference on Sayre. So that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Green Dragons as they continue this drive. 19 yards left to go here until the end zone. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 19.
Like to see Harlan get a touchdown right here.
Got to get a touchdown. Cade Middleton will be in the shotgun formation. He'll have trips over to his left. Darius Akal will be to his right. Jaden Ward lined up next to him in the backfield. Cade's going to drop back to pass again. He's got Jaden wide open in the flats. Jaden's trying to make a move. He's across one guy. He's going to get down to about the 11-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 8 yards, I think, which will bring up 2nd down and 3. That was a nice play. It looked like that the Harlan offense, what they did there, they set up trips over on the left side. They drew the defense's attention over to that side, and then it was just a little flare screen over to the right for Jaden Ward. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Green Dragons as the clock continues to roll. 1 minute, 5 seconds left here on the clock here at the Sayre Sports Complex in Lexington, Kentucky. Cade Middleton's going to be in the shotgun formation, 2 wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward lined up next to him in the backfield. It's going to be another pass. He's looking to throw. He's got a little bit of time. He's trying to make a play. He's got a man. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone by number 28. And that's going to be Kaufman on the interception. So that drive will stop there. Cade was trying to extend that drive a little bit with his legs. He had Darius Acal for a moment, but not for long. And then he threw the ball up in the end zone, and that was an interception. So Sayre's going to take over on possession with 41 seconds left in the third quarter, and it will be first down for them on the 20-yard line. Looks like we have a little bit of confusion here. Let's see. They are going to Harlan is going to call a timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout with 27 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 42-0 Sayre. We'll be right back here on Eastern Broadcasting.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Appalachian Community Care, LLC, has 3 locations offering counseling and therapy to help your recovery from addiction. The Harlan location is 100 Professional Building, Suite 201, phone number 606-573-6650. Phone numbers for the other locations are Pikeville, 606-432-5660, and Whitesburg at 606-633-4980. The 4th location at Town Mountain Road in Pikeville is specifically for behavioral health services. That phone number is 606-253-3045. Physician referrals are not required for service, and all major insurances are accepted at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
And we are back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex with the Sayre Spartans leading the Harlan Green Dragons 42-0. A much better quarter here for the Green Dragons as they were able to move the ball a little bit on that possession, and they have, that's what they needed to do from the get-go, was to be able to move the ball and run clock there. That would have been really important from the start of the game. At this point of the game, Sayre is currently leading 42-0. I'll give you a quick recap on how this game got to that particular position. On the first drive down for Sayre, Cole Pennington threw a touchdown pass across the middle to Jackson Marshall to make it 7-0. The Green Dragons stalled out on their first drive. On the next possession, Caleb Kern hit a 45-yard run to make it 14-0. And then it was a scoring barrage from that point. Caleb Kern at this point has 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 of 45, 1 from 6 and 1 from 3. Jackson Marshall has 1 rushing touchdown for 60 yards. Cole Pennington has threw 2 touchdowns through the air, one of about 8 yards, and 1 was about 45 yards, both of those to Jackson Marshall, and that is how we got to 42-0. The Green Dragons have struggled on the offensive side of the ball. They've until this first drive here, the third quarter, they've been unable to really move the ball much. But what you've seen here that's been really exciting for me is the continued fight of the Green Dragons, and that's just a testament to this coaching staff. It's a testament to Coach Perry that even in this particular portion of the game, they've still been able to fight. So Sayre's going to start the ball here it's going to be second down and short. Luke Pennington, the brother of Cole Pennington, is going to enter the game. It's going to be a quick throw over to the right-hand side. It's going to be incomplete. He threw the ball a little bit high. Luke Pennington is the brother of senior quarterback Cole Pennington and the son of head coach Chad Pennington. And Luke Pennington is a sophomore who just stepped into the game for Sayre.
Andrew, even though last quarter Harlan didn't score, it's good to see them move the ball up the field. And I think they had the ball the whole quarter besides like the last 30 seconds. But so that was for first quarter. Sayre actually didn't score, so that was actually good to see that we could execute on offense a little bit more.
Absolutely, and those are things that you were talking about at halftime, the little things that you can build off of for next week. You can look and say, all right, we can move the ball. We just have to be able to do that consistently. Man goes into motion here for Luke Pennington. He's going to hand the ball off. They've got a little bit of room, and that's going to be first down Sayre there on that handoff. And what that was just it looked like a little zone read play there for the Sayre Spartans, and that's going to bring up a first down. That was number 24, Ben Matheny, on the first down run for Sayre. So they'll have the ball first down at their own 32-yard line.
You know, Andrew, I think Harlan has another player injured. I think it's their outside linebacker, Dawson
Irvin. Yeah, he might be over on the sidelines as well.
Yeah, I seen him walking off the sideline holding his head. He's been out a couple plays. Hopefully he's all right.
The Sayre Spartans come out there in the shotgun formation. It's going to be a quick handoff to Ben Matheny. So it's going to be a 1-yard gain there on the run. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. And the Green Dragon defense fighting here. The ball is on the Sayre 34-yard line. They're moving left to right as they get the call in from their coach. Luke Pennington calls in the huddle, and they will come out in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 wideouts to his right, 2 to his left. Ben Matheny's lined up next to him in the backfield. Directing the offense out a little bit. Ball snapped. It's going to be a handoff to Matheny, and a quick tackle there. Nice bit of tackling there for the Green Dragons as they continue to fight here in this game.
Well, that's what you like to see. And here in at quarterback is actually Don Montero's younger brother, Nate Montero. So looks like he's coming in for his brother. His brother's injured right now. Hopefully he can get him a tackle or two. Show coach that at any given time he's willing to step in and make plays. That was number 65, Malachi Rodriguez, on that stop. A very nice stop for him for a gain of no yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 here for the Sayre Spartans. As they'll come out in the shotgun look, 2 wideouts both ways. They're moving left to right. Luke Pennington's directing traffic a little bit. Looks like there's some confusion there on the Spartan sidelines as their receivers are trying to get set, and that is going to be a timeout. It looks like they just never really had an idea of what they wanted to do there. There was the guy that was out on the slot over on the right-hand side was just confused on what to do on that particular play. That's going to be a timeout here with 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and the Green Dragons are trailing 42-0. Hey, Jaden, guess there's something big happening tomorrow. Do you want to know what's happening tomorrow? What's happening?
I mean, it's. I don't even think that you're ready for this, but everybody's talking about it. Tomorrow in Harlan County, Eastern Broadcasting is presenting Pee Wee football, and it's going to be broadcast live. Pee Wee football is going to be broadcast live here on Eastern Broadcasting at 10 o'clock in the morning. So no matter how late you're getting back tonight, you better get up and get ready for some Pee Wee football. Guess what all we're having? It's a lot. We're going to have Pee Wee football, we're going to have flag football, and we're going to have cheerleaders. That sounds like an exciting time.
Go big, go home.
That's right. You got to be ready for some Pee Wee football. And I know those kids are excited. The coaches are excited. They run a great program there. And that Pee Wee football game tomorrow, live here on Eastern Broadcasting, is going to be brought to you by Sean Burnett and the world-famous Mikey Clem, who is going to be hosting that for you tomorrow. So that's going to be live tomorrow here on Eastern Broadcasting. It's going to be really exciting. The Sayre Spartans will come back out 3rd down and 9 here. Man goes in motion, 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Luke Pennington directing traffic here for Sayre. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got a man open and a quick tackle there by the Green Dragons. Looks like they probably got about 6 yards. It looked like that they will be stopped short of the 1st down there on a nice bit of tackling there from the Green Dragons. That was number 4, Cameron Gray, on the tackle. And that's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 for Sayre as the clock continues to move. They're going to be back they're going to punt this ball here as looks like Nate Montero is going to be deep for the Green Dragons. It's exciting to see him out there. He'll be back deep in the punt formation. They're going to send it deep. Nate's waiting to receive it. It's going to bounce, and it's going to take a good Harlan bounce. And the Green Dragons are going to start their drive there on their own 38-yard line. So good field position here for the Green Dragons to start. And here's the moment, in another chance, you put points up on the board. Hopefully. I wonder if we will start to see some of the backups in for the Green Dragons on this particular drive. Kay Milton will come back out. He's going to come back out at quarterback here for the Green Dragons. And it looks like we've just been told that Dawson Irvin is also hurt, dealing with some stuff. We're waiting to see what that diagnosis is. The Green Dragons will start this drive here on their own 38-yard line. Cade Middleton will be in the shotgun look. He's got two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward will be lined up next to him in the backfield. Ball snap. Cade Middleton looking deep. Rolling out to his left. He's going to fire out to the left side, and that ball's just going to sail a little bit over the head of Evan Browning. And it looks like, Jaden, if you noticed as well, you were talking about this earlier, how they were close. But it looks like when Cade's getting rushed, he frequently looks for Evan as you know, his number one target.
Yeah, that's definitely that chemistry between them two. I mean, Evan's a great receiver. I think on the team he's up there with the most receptions. So Evan's a great receiver to throw to. He can throw to him. They can play with the ball. He's an athletic kid. So that chemistry, he probably trusts Evan a lot. So
absolutely, and obviously in sports, when you have that chemistry with another player, it makes it just so much more easy to play with. Cade Middleton's going to, as the snap is fumbled there, that snap was a little bit low. Cade Middleton couldn't control it, and he will have to dive on it there. So that'll actually bring up third down and long. And, man, I'd just like to see some points on the board here as the clock continues to roll. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Like to see some execution right here.
Absolutely. Score is 42-0. The Green Dragons trail. They've not given up any points here in the second half, so a better half defensively from them. Cade Middleton will come out in the shotgun look, two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward will be lined up next to him in the backfield. Third down and 14. Gets everybody set. Ball snap. He's looking to his left. He's rolling out to his left. He's trying to find a man. Good blocking. Beat throw. He's got a man. Evan Browning. It's caught. Down to the 20. Down to the 10. He's dragging a guy with him all the way down to the goal line. It looks like he didn't get in the end zone. But what a throw and catch from Cade Middleton to Evan Brown, and we have a flag down the play, and, man, I hope that's not holding.
Man, that was like good blocking to me, Andrew.
That looks like that is ineligible receiver downfield. So that was the biggest play of the game for the Green Dragons, and that's going to be brought back due to an ineligible receiver downfield. So that would have ended up being a 64-yard gain there on that pass. But instead we'll have to bring that back, and that'll make it another third down and long. And that's just one of those penalties, man, that kills the momentum of that particular throw. Just a great throw by Cade Middleton, a great catch by Evan Browning. He had beaten his man in the secondary, and a great run after the catch here. So looks like we're going to have a quick timeout. And we'll take one quick timeout here as well. The score is 42-0 here at the Sayre Sports Complex. We'll be right back here live on Eastern Broadcasting.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency, 573-4770.
And we're back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Harlan Green Dragons trail the Sayre Spartans 42-0. It's third down and 19. Cade Middleton comes out in the shotgun formation. There'll be two wideouts both ways. Jaden Ward will be lined up next to him in the backfield. Cade's going to look deep. It's going to probably be another deep throw to see what they can get. He's rolling out to his right. He's trying to find a man. He's getting a blocker. He makes a juke move across the 40, across the 45. He's going to pick the first down and more, and that looks like that could have been called for a late hit there out of bounds. They're not going to call that, but a nice run by Cade Middleton, a good bit of blocking by Dylan Middleton, the Middleton connection there, and that's a first down Green Dragons with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here on the clock. Let's get a score, Jaden.
push the ball downfield, get some good blocks, get a touchdown right here.
Got to get a touchdown. This is big for the momentum. If you can come out in the second half and say you won the second half 7-0, that would be a big boost of momentum for the Green Dragons.
That's our accomplishment, man.
Absolutely. This is a very talented Sayre team. They're going to move to 5-0 in the season after this particular win. They're an impressive team. They've definitely got a shot at winning the state championship in 1A again. Kay Middleton's going to come out in shotgun formation. Receivers both ways. He's looking for a man. He's trying to set up deep. He's being rushed out of the pocket, trying to get up, and he's going to get dragged down right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be maybe a gain of 1 to the Sayre 46-yard line as the clock continues to move. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Green Dragons. Kay Middleton took a hard hit there on that play. Get the play call in from the sidelines. Still some guys shuffling in and out. Kay Middleton's going to go in the shotgun formation here. 2 wideouts both ways. Clock continues to roll. 2 minutes left. Ball snapped. Kay Middleton hands it off to Jaden Ward. He's across the 40. He's down to the 35. He's still moving. Breaks it out to the outside. He's down to the 30. He's still moving. Down to about the 25-yard line, and a huge gain there. That was about a 21-yard run for Jaden Ward. That's going to push the ball all the way down to the Sayre, looks like the Sayre 25. It's going to be 1st down Green Dragons. Clock continues to roll. 1:30 left. Let's get a touchdown here. This has got to be a time where you're playing with pace. You got to run. A score goes a long way here for you.
Got 1:15 for less than the 4th quarter, man. Get in the end zone.
Got to get in the end zone here. The Green Dragons will call the play. Kay Middleton will come out in the shotgun look. He's got a receiver to his left. 2 receivers out to his left. 2 wideouts out to his right. Jaden Ward's lined up next to him in the backfield. Minute on the clock. Ball snap. Kay Middleton's going to roll out to his right-hand side. He's looking deep. He's firing deep for Nate Montanaro, and it's going to be just a little bit out of reach for Nate. It just didn't look like he was looking up at the lights, and it looked like that he just couldn't come down with that. The ball was thrown to the back pylon. It was a pretty good throw, but just right out of his reach there. Clock continues to move. 38 seconds. 2nd down and 10. 24-yard line for the Green Dragons. They got to hurry up and try to get a score on the board here. This would go a long way for them. Need to play with some tempo here.
I hope after the game, everybody has their head up. Just take this as a learning experience. And in games like this, after the game, you usually talk about what y'all could have did better. And if everybody knows what went wrong, then that's progression. If everybody knows, because that's a fix. But if people don't know what's wrong, then that's where your problem is.
And that'll be incomplete there on that pass, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. So Kay Middleton dropped back to pass there. And it was an incomplete pass, and that is going to bring us to the end of tonight's contest with the final score. The Sayre Spartans 42, the Harlan Green Dragons 0. So, tough loss on the night for the Green Dragons. They just were never able to get anything going. The defense struggled to contain the Sayre offense, and the offense just could never move the ball down the field. And that leads us with our score of 42-0. We're going to be right back. We're going to take one more break and come right back with some post-game analysis and some stats for Jaden Gist and Andrew Williams. We'll be right back here live on Eastern Broadcasting.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket.
We're back live here at the Sayre Sports Complex as the Harlan Green Dragons fall tonight to the Sayre Spartans 42-0. If you weren't here with us in the game, the Sayre offense was just able to kind of do what they wanted to do. Cole Pennington for the Sayre quarterback finished with 2 throwing touchdowns, both to Jackson Marshall. Jackson Marshall had a rushing touchdown on the ground, and then Caleb Kern had 3 rushing touchdowns for Sayre to bring the game to 42-0. But I want to reiterate that the Green Dragons played with heart, and they fought hard in the second half. There was no quitting our guys tonight. Jaden Ward played really hard. Caden Middleton was scrambling around in the pocket. And from top to bottom, all the guys played really hard in the second half. They had a couple of drives that got close. Caden Middleton got picked off in the end zone on the drive in the third quarter, and they were just unable to put points up on the board. Jaden, you talked a lot about how this is a learning experience. Now as a player, if you're down there, you know, you're a basketball guy, but if you're down there, you take a loss like this, what's the next thing that you have to do?
Well, first, after the game, I always talk to my team. We have good leaders on our team, so we always talk to our team and just tell each other, don't let this game define who we are. We are more than a 42. We're better than 0 points. You know, just games like this, you can't get your head down. Now we got to look forward to next Friday. Just come in, get a dub that day, whether it's a blowout or a close game. Just get that dub, and just every game from here on out is build momentum going into the playoffs and try to make a run there.
Absolutely great response there. Jaden's been awesome with his analysis here tonight. He's going to pass the headset over to Travis Cox as Travis tells us a little bit about his thoughts in the end of the game. And what Jaden said was just really important. You move over to the next game. You work on what you're able to work on, and you have to come back to get a dub over in the next game. And so that's just spot on analysis for him. We're bringing Travis back on now. Travis, you were down in the field in the second half. How did you feel that the Green Dragons were still able to fight?
Well, they had a lot of pride. You know, I guess the momentum, you know, kind of shifted. You know, we had a 0, didn't put up any points, but we didn't allow them many points in the second half. The guys were at times down, but I mean, the camaraderie between each of them. I mean, it was pretty good. So.
And just like you guys were saying, just they continued to fight. It didn't turn out the way that you wanted to tonight. This is a very good Sayre team. Yeah, there's no reason to hang your head here. I mean, this is a good team.
The boys didn't quit. I mean, going back, looking at next week, you never want to look back. You always want to look forward. But looking at next week, cleaning up, the penalties, the mental mistakes, things like that, I think these Green Dragons going to be just fine.
So the Green Dragons will fall to 2-3 on the year at this point of the season. They'll be back at home next week in a game at home that we will be covering here live on Eastern Broadcast, and it'll also be, you can catch us live on Facebook. But we're going to wrap up here tonight as the Sayre Spartans take down the Harlan Green Dragons 42-0. For Jaden Gist and Travis Cox, I'm Andrew Williams signing off. We'll see you next week live back here on Eastern Broadcast. And thank you for tuning in with us tonight here live for Green Dragon Radio.
For just one affordable payment per month, you can have it all. Harlan Community TV's digital and HD TV, high-speed internet, and digital telephone services with expert installation and service by trained local technicians. Great television, superior internet and telephone service is available right here at home with HCTV. Get more communication information now at HCTV, 1st Street in Harlan, or call 573-2945. Harlan Community TV.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley, the Harlan County Fiscal Court and Harlan County Recycling Center would like to wish all local teams good luck. We would like to thank the many students and school system employees who help us keep our county clean through litter control and recycling. Remember, the Recycling Center is open Monday through Friday 8 to 4 and on the first Saturday of each month. For more information, call 573-9423. Be a clean machine and keep our county clean.
Hearthside Bank in Harlan is a proud supporter of Green Dragon sports.
This is Ron Frazier with Hearthside Bank, wanting to wish the Harlan Green Dragons good luck this season. Go Dragons.
Hearthside Bank with 2 Harlan locations, Village Center Mall and Cumberland Avenue downtown. Member FDIC.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Appalachian Community Care LLC has 3 locations offering counseling and therapy to help your recovery from addiction. The Harlan location is 100 Professional Building, Suite 201, phone number 606-573-6650. Phone numbers for the other locations are Pikeville 606-432-5660 and Whitesburg at 606-633-4980. The 4th location at Town Mountain Road in Pikeville is specifically for behavioral health services. That phone number is 606-253-3045. Physician referrals are not required for service, and all major insurances are accepted at Appalachian Community Care, LLC.
With all of life's demands, buying insurance is probably low on the list. Luckily, there's someone who's looking out for you and putting your needs first. A trusted friend is right around the corner. Our team at Harris Insurance can provide you with great protection from Progressive with a personal touch. Whether it's comparing rates or finding ways to save, our team can help. We're not just agents, we're members of the community. From finding a policy to answering insurance questions, Harris Insurance has you covered. You want professional advice with personal experience? Let Harris Insurance customize a plan from Progressive that works for you. Call us at 573-4770 or visit us at 118 Eversole Street in downtown Harlan to see how an independent agent can help protect your most important things. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Harris Insurance Agency 573-4770.
This is Whitney Miller
and Kevin Cavins with Monticello Bank. As summer changes to fall, why not change your coins to cash for free?
For a limited time, take advantage of the self-serve coin machine at our Village Center branch, free of charge.
Or we can do all the heavy lifting for you while you relax in the comfort of your car.
Call us when you arrive, and we'll turn those bulky coins into cash in no time. Monticello Bank, where people matter, member FDIC.
Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, and let nothing stop you from scrolling, double tapping those cats, commenting on those baby pics. Save that yummy recipe, because when you get more phone, you have more fun. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Harlan Mayor Joe Mudders, City Council, and city employees are proud to co-sponsor Harlan Dragon Sports and wish the team the best this season. The City of Harlan is always ready to assist its citizens with questions or problems. The City of Harlan is pleased to offer the best in law enforcement, fire protection, and much more. For more information about services, call the City of Harlan at 573-2912.
Classic Country 105.1